place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Browns and the Ravens, and it comes your way next on Madden and...
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He stiff arms him. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 19 carries, 102 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync. And that bodes well this late in the season.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Watson. Throw complete to Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Chubb. Stiff-armed him. That good for 19 and a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, look at this Baltimore defense.
This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Bijan Robinson. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Ravens have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession.
So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in that huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people can get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down, Cleveland.
Off of play action, it's Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Watson. Got it to foul on the out route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
A gain of 5. And the Browns first down.
And again, it's Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Ravens' 26-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. After one, 7-3 the score. On EA. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start with the options. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Slot man moves right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. On third down, Jackson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Escapes the defender. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
In motion left, Flowers. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. The Ravens at 500 hit 6-6. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz.
Still first down.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 40 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now a first down throw, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Throwing again is Watson. That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 3rd and 5. Watson looks to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. Watson off play action. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in. Oh, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Watson now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Elijah Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. But not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A big gain there after going back.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Now it's Jackson. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They go play action with Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Real quick, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Option play, here's Robinson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, these 2 teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one, so now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. That ball caught. It's Mikey.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And they'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest-Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
And the Ravens are back within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. There's Elijah Moore as he and the offense come out for another drive.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Here's Watson now on second down. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 149 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They'll run with Robinson.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Robinson will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. To throw is Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. Still fighting.
There he goes again.
And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Here's Watson.
That's complete to Brown over the middle. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They go up the middle with Chubb. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. On 1st down, it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This is the tight end, Njoku. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Again, it's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. David Bell from 17 yards out. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Point after, right down the middle, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Ravens 28.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Play action. Now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
To throw is Jackson. Steps away. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
27-yard line.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
On second down, Hill. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. This is 3rd and goal. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time. Touchdown! Zay Flowers from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken a 4th quarter lead. They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now it's Watson and the Browns. Down 35-31, just under 2 minutes to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Here's Watson. Rolling to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They go with Chubb on second down. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He may go. Nick Chubb. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Browns use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now it's the Ravens' turn, trailing by a field goal. 65 seconds remaining. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Final minute of play. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And 42-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for